I'm walking down through the, excuse me, I'm walking down through the, I haven't talked yet today. Walking down through the Mamilla Mall, which is, and they've just washed the streets. This is the unique combination of one of the world's oldest cities, of new versus ancient, idea. This Mamilla Mall is what Jerusalem would consider a fashion mall, and it's right before the Jaffa Gate. And the uniqueness here is it provides more of a modern feel for people, with the dichotomy of it being just here at the Jaffa Gate, which is Old City Jerusalem, which is as close to the beginning of Judeo-Christian as it gets, with inside of Old City being the place that Abraham sacrificed Isaac. They're over here cleaning. It's Sunday morning, so Shabbat's over, and it's their first day of their week, and so they're washing these stones for the business week ahead. And I came on just to reflect on our pilgrimage here in the Holy Land, this being our last day. Today's the day that we're going to be going to Shiloh, they pronounce Shiloh, where the tabernacle of the wilderness was housed. And some Zionist Jews have been keepers of Shiloh, and there is a spot, the exact spot where they know the tabernacle of the wilderness was. That's this place, remember, where Hannah brought Samuel, and Hannah prayed, and then she had Samuel, and then she brought Samuel to be raised by the priests there of the tabernacle of the wilderness, the Levites, of which were Eli, Hophni, and Phinehas, his two sons. Remember, Eli had the two sons that were corrupt and fed off the needs of the people, and God struck them dead in the doorway, wasn't it, of the tabernacle of the wilderness. It's also the place where those red heifers without blemish are being housed right now. Marcel and I saw the red heifers last week, and I'm hoping that the group will be able to see them today. Of course, there's a lot of things I'm hoping for today. We're hoping to get into Bethel, where Jacob wrestled with the Lord, and remember, changed his name to Israel. And then we're also hoping to get to the, God willing, the valley of Elah, where David slew Goliath. And then all that will end in Joppa, where Simon the Tanner's house is, and then we'll eat dinner not far from Simon the Tanner's house, and then fly out on a midnight flight. Marcel and I are in a different flight from the group. I give you all those details because I appreciate your prayers. Maybe you watch this and we're home, or we're not. But I wanted to be able just to get on and thank you for your prayers for this pilgrimage. We had 91 people signed up, another 20 people on the bubble, which would have made it about 3 buses full of people. And we had all but 13 left. A lot of people. It's Jaffa Gate. A lot of people scared off by what happened October the 7th. I was here in December for 2 weeks, was able to go to the Western Wall each day and decided to go ahead with it with the tour because inside of Israel here, it's not the chaos and warlike atmosphere that's on the front lines. And as a matter of fact, they could do plenty of tours in Israel. That's the sad part, is people are spending their money to go to Greece and to Europe and, Australia, the Pacific Rim, people that want to take an international trip, and Israel's losing out. I want to thank those of you that have helped us come, because when it got down to 13 people, it became very, very expensive. It was like a private tour almost. But I'll tell you what, it was a real eye-opener to see how barren places were because of a lack of tourists. Now, part of it was fun in that we didn't have to wait any place. We'd start out at our usual, between 8 and 9 time. This morning we're leaving at 9 to do all those things and get to the airport. Everybody's having to pack up. We started doing it this way because it was more economical for everybody. We could give them a good value, and then they just sleep on board of the flight, although it's a long day and you're wearing your same clothes when you get on board the flight. But the restaurants were so appreciative that we came, and in a couple of places they said we were the only tour group since October the 7th that had been in their establishments. And so that's why I want to say thank you for those of you that donated to TCRG and helped us come, because it really helped them out when we blessed them with our gratuities and just plain, spending money with them for their lunches and their sites and buying their items that they made available to us. So, that's all part of standing with and blessing Israel. And many of you that watch me on YouTube are TCRG supporters. So thank you for your prayers. I'm on David Street. While I was talking, I went through Jaffa Gate, and now I'm on David Street. I'm the way to my Western Wall morning prayer time. When I'm in Jerusalem, I'll come each morning at 5:45 a.m. Takes about 20 minutes. When there's 20 to 25 minutes, I'm going to kind of go downhill into it, and then after prayer time, I come back up. God willing, I'll be able to just enjoy the moments at the Western Wall in prayer. And then I got my prayer notepad and pen. This is my last trip on this go-around to get to the Western Wall. So I just wanted you to share in it with me. And this is the thank you YouTube video of saying thanks for your prayers. We felt them. Everyone would say this has just been a marvelous experience. And for those of you that were signed up and didn't come, I just want to say, if your pride could get out of the way for just a second, I just want to say this: with pride completely out of the way, you really messed up. You really messed up. you really missed out and messed up, because this was just, and with my pride completely out of the way, I'd say, we say we stand with Israel, but there are times in our lives where we need to walk it out, what we talk about. You say you do, sometimes you actually have to. And no excuses. I mean, you can save back the money from all the pizzas or whatever it is your favorite activity is. Rather than pay all that money out, save it back. Many of you have been with me before here and take the time to bless others for coming. And for that, I'll always be deeply thankful. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support of Israel. And I encourage you to partner in standing with Israel and not just saying it. God bless.